With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Hurts. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. It's a slant to Gronkowski. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Darnell Dockett able to get in there and drop him behind the line. 2nd and 10. Hurts. Flushed out right. Hurts fumbles it. And this will be scooped up by the defense. There he goes left side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the move to his left. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Anthony Walker, given that O-line fits, he gets in there to drop him. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Mayfield off the play fake. They'll roll him out right.
To Lamb, he pulls it in. What a catch.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. They go play action. Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, a 24-yard touchdown.
And the Browns need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Flush to his right.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And out across midfield down to the 45. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside handoff, Henry. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Mahomes now to throw. Got his man, it's caught. For a Steelers touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out.
And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Darnell Dockett with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. These two teams all tied after 1. The Browns send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
That's one of those, Charles, when it works, it looks amazing, and when it doesn't, it means trouble.
Yeah, you're right about that one, partner, because that allows us to say, what are you thinking when it doesn't work? Although I know in his mind when he made the call, he was thinking about the amazing part. But in this case, I think the defense, they caught on to this fairly quickly, and they were able to force the incomplete pass.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Henry up the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes escaping the pressure right.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's brought down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Cleveland offense ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Mayfield on play action. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
The Browns send out their punter now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Patrick Mahomes. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
And it's intercepted.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
Rolling to his left. And I think the ball's out. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Now Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He dumps it off for Henry. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll give Henry another shot. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket.
Check down here for Henry.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Patterson to start the drive.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Now Murray off play action.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson.
And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early?
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Mahomes.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a...
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Back to throw here. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Terry McLaurin.
A 7-yard touchdown ground.
And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
To throw again on second down. Murray going to look deep for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons.
Garrett Wilson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Devontae Smith.
58 yards.
And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Mahomes will throw for it. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Down to about the 45.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. On play action, it's Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derrick Henry, 48 yards.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
from his end zone. Here comes Patterson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game,
and that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Pretty impressive play. Scrambled out of the pocket. Now, it took some guts to throw that ball because the defender was right there.
Tells you also that his offensive line understands who he is. You don't just get one block on a play. Be prepared for 2 or 3 in order to help keep the play alive, and that allowed for the completion downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Garrett Wilson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Again to Henry. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out.
And now here is another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Henry. And some space here. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
This offense returning out there, and really you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he powers his way up past the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry.
174 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Murray, one final try. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lambeau. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Ryan to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Adams the man in motion right. 4th down. Here's Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. It's Henry.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
After the interception, here's Ryan.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On second down, Dillon. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Again, it's Dillon.
Down right around the 25. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Ryan. Flushed out right. It's caught by Jackson. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Now it's Ryan. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Ryan toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. This is caught, and it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Well, I get what he was trying to do.